Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode of Gay Let's Play Dragon Age 2! In our last episode, we ended up wrapping up a bunch of side quests, helping out Aveline, finally, with a quest that we were given way, way, way early at the beginning of this act. We finally got around to it. But hey, she ended up becoming Knight Captain because of it, which is awesome! Congratulations, Aveline. And we don't have that many side quests left. Like, we have the Deep Roads Expedition. We're not doing this because we don't need Dougal's money. But, we have to go visit Meryl, and got the Bone Pit and the Herbalist task in this side quest. So, we're almost done with everything, I think, for this act. So, let's go ahead and tie some things up. Oh.
Varric, no.
Well, you're the captain. Or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal? Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to. Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wesley.
Oh, Wesley. Yeah, I mean, it's been a year. It's been a year since Wesley passed away. Yes.
Not sure I like being behind the dead in order of influence.
Of course I have you to thank. It's just, I've made a mess of things, time to time. But that failure, he's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain. What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
I don't see how you can take the blame for the Darkspawn Horde.
I put him to the sword myself, Hawke.
Yeah.
Well, there is that.
I know in my head that it was right. So did Wesley. But in my heart, that cut was cruel.
Yeah.
You clearly miss Wesley, but that's not the issue.
Of course I miss him, but he's not coming back. Pining like a child serves no one. So I remember him, but I let him rest.
You're not so kind to yourself, though.
No.
Aveline, a lot of the things that Aveline says, really, whoever wrote for Aveline did a really good job, because her dialogue, when she says sometimes even just one word like no, you know, like Stan used to say, it just explains so much about her personality. She's so blatantly, like, blunt and honest sometimes, and it's great. That's why I love her so much.
Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. What do you mean by that?
Wesley believed, and if he was correct, then that's where he is. But this business of the less the Maker does, the more he's proven, I don't find it compelling.
But you married a Templar.
Yeah, that's true.
I married a man, a good one, and he's gone.
That's a good...
I have heard the chant. It is lovely. Perhaps that's all it needs to be.
I think Clive actually shares a lot of Aveline's beliefs. You know, Angelus was very religious. Clive is not. I wouldn't call him an atheist, but he's more agnostic, if anything. And, you know, he believes if you are religious, if you're spiritual, that's all fine and great. You know, you're allowed to believe in whatever it is you're allowed to be, as long as it doesn't bother him. I think that's how Clive sees it. As long as it doesn't bother him personally, believe whatever you want. So I would, yeah, agnostic I think is the best way I would describe Clive.
I could get used to having the law on my side.
You'll behave yourself, is what you'll do.
Right.
I just sent Jevon to prison over corruption. I won't go the same road.
You never let me have any fun.
Yes.
I think that's best for everyone.
You know what?
It's good that you can stay with me. I need you, Aveline.
You've been grand through all of this. A true friend. Captain of the Guard. Thank you for helping me get here, Hawke. It's where I should be.
If you guys are confused, by the last thing that I chose in the dialogue wheel, remember Clive he's a jokester. You know, he's a sarcastic Hawke. He's a practical jokester sometimes, and part of that is making Aveline uncomfortable by flirting with her every chance he gets, because Clive knows nothing's gonna come out of it. Even if Aveline were interested in him, which I don't think she is, Clive, she's not Clive's type, but all the more reason for Clive to flirt with her, incessantly. So, yeah, I think if there's any opportunity for Clive to flirt with Aveline, he's gonna take it, not because he actually likes or sees Aveline in that way, but only because if anyone would feel, I guess, uncomfortable with flirting, or if flirting would go right over somebody's head, it would be either Meryl or Aveline, and I think he would rather, do it towards Aveline than with Meryl, since Meryl is more like a little sister to Clive, and that would just be really weird. Not to mention everything I've been saying about him and Carver. We'll just ignore all that. Okay. So, nothing else here. Oh, Donnic. Hey, Donnic.
I trust you are well, Donnic.
I am. And your reward is well earned. It will be grand having you over me. Above me. In rank, Guard Captain.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Donnic. It will be grand indeed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. That's happening. Clive figured that was happening. But anyway. I think I'm actually pretty happy with my current... Actually... let's throw Meryl in. Yeah, I think we'll throw Meryl in for this next... whatever we're doing next. Oh, you know what we're doing? Speaking of which, we're visiting Meryl's house. We need to check Meryl. Check with Meryl. Hey, girl.
This city is amazing. Do you know I saw someone get mugged? Right outside. It was fascinating.
Fascinating.
Everything happens here all at once. How does anyone keep it all straight?
Someone is jumped outside your door, and that's exciting.
It must be the alien age greeting. Hasn't happened to me yet, though. They must not like me.
Right.
It's so busy here. So many things just get... lost.
Do you miss the Dalish?
I miss Haren Pival stories. The creaking of Aravels in the breeze. The city is so busy and confusing. And the elves here are not like my clan. But I'll get used to Kirkwall in time.
Well, good.
The Templars haven't found you, have they?
I've been careful, even among the Dalish. Keepers never work magic in public. And I think the Templars don't even see me. I'm just another elf in the alien age.
I don't think the Templars even see Clive. I mean, as a mage. Like, none of the Templars seem to recognize that Clive is a mage, even though he clearly looks like... He has a staff in the back of... He has a naked woman. He has a naked woman as a staff in the back of... How can Templars not notice a naked woman? They'll notice the naked woman and they'll realize, oh, it's my mage staff. He must be a mage. No.
Think of it like a game. You can pick up all the things people drop and overlook. Maybe count them.
I think they mostly drop garbage. I'm glad you came by. I needed someone to talk to.
Of course, Meryl. Yeah, nice crime you've got around here. Your house is bigger than mine. How is it that an alienage's house is bigger than Gamlen's? That's very interesting. Okay. So yeah, we're done with everything on the day and night. Friends in low places. Oh yeah, that's what's his face? What's his name? What we want to do is we want to go to the bone pit. And we also have some things in the Sunder Mount. Let's go to the Sunder Mount first, because I feel like now that we've spoken with Meryl, Clive is thinking, you know what, if you're homesick, let's go visit your clan. You know, just for a little bit. We don't have to stay the whole time if the clan doesn't want you to, but at least just to say hi, right? Because we have some errands to run over there anyway. So. Yes, we do.
The sooner you all leave this place, the better.
We just got here, sir. Rude.
The sooner you all leave
I wasn't
this place,
talking to you, I was
better.
trying to talk to the female Dalish hunter. Yeesh.
3 days in a row I've shot at and missed deer.
Maybe it's not the mountain. Maybe it's just you that's cursed my love.
You always know just what to say to put my mind at ease.
Ebsilsam.
A little something of yours I picked up somewhere.
I thought this was lost. Perhaps it should be. But that does not diminish your kindness.
I picked up something that belonged to you. I thought this was lost. This is a body. This is a corpse of... That's just weird. The things they say when you return corpses and dead bodies to people is just so unusual. So unusual.
So this is it then? You're leaving us?
We might see each other again, Shandon.
We all mourn Tamlin, Meryl. You don't have to mourn him forever.
She left a while ago, sir. Hey, what's up, Keeper Marathari?
May the Dread Wolf never hear your footsteps, child.
Thank you. Is there anything here I want to purchase? Electricity damage? It should be pretty good for Meryl. Might be pretty good for Meryl. I might buy that, actually. Sell some of this junk. Actually, what is Meryl wearing right now?
Dalish crap.
Ring and the inner... yeah, let's buy that for Meryl. Just to power her Tempest and electricity spells more. Meryl, you can have this. Yeah.
Sure you.
So I wanted to talk to you about...
Oh, Meryl. So you've returned. How has your time been among the Shemlin?
It's been nothing but roses and rainbows, Master Island. The alienage is lovely in the spring. The collapsing shacks and drunken brutes are nicely offset by the knee-deep mud.
This path has been of your own choosing, Meryl. A path that has saddened the clan greatly.
Yeah.
Perhaps if the clan was more accepting of the ancient ways and not so mired in fear.
Enough! We will not bicker like children in front of strangers. We cannot undo what is done. My apologies for that display. Perhaps we can start again. I am Master Aveline, a crafter for this clan. Forced to stay so close to this Shemlin city, I've seen my share of outsiders pass through our camp. Is there something you needed?
I'm looking for iron bark.
Do you have any pure iron bark in stock?
What use is iron bark to you? I've never met a Shem who could bend it to his will. Either way, I'm out of stock. I do know where it can be found, but it is impossible to retrieve. Our people were forbidden from venturing to the area after we lost 2 of our best hunters there.
What's the problem? Maybe I can give you a hand dealing with it.
I find it insulting that you think you would succeed where we could not.
Hey!
The place is overrun by darkspawn. If we tried to eradicate them, we would risk the precious few hunters we have left. I'll show you where the area is. What you do with the information is up to you.
Sheesh, you don't have to be so nasty about it. I was just asking. Alright, I think... I ruined a piece of ironwood. That's not a mistake. The Master Island, that's committing murder. Yeah. Alright, let's go, Meryl. I think we've already overstayed our visit. Ugh. Clive's not a huge fan of those elves right now. They seem a bit pompous. But, anyway. we're gonna move on because we want that iron bark for one of our quests. Herbalist tasks, I believe. And then we're gonna go to the bone pit, and then we might even get to the expedition during this. Yeah, ironwood clearing. Whoa. We got a bunch over there and a bunch over there. Yeah, put you guys to sleep over here. Meryl, why don't you put on your rock armor? Yeah, that's good, they're still asleep. There's more over here, guys. Yeah, guys, folks. Beautiful. Alright, there's a Hurlock over here. We've got a corpse. Oh, it looks like another elf. Poor thing. Let's see. That will take us out of here. Iron bark, iron bark. Where is the iron bark? Whoa! More of you guys? Sheesh, stupid darkspawn. Yeah.
That's enough!
Come on, guys. Oh, more of them. That's Tempest waiting to happen. Oh, more of you. Chain lightning. Isabella needs some heals. Whoa! Oh boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Woo! Oh boy. Come on, take him down. Debuff him, Clive. We need him taken out fast. There you go. Heck yes. Oh, I love the entropy. Love the entropy. School. So much fun. Great sword. Meh. That's alright. Yeah, and the ironwood bark location just opened up now that we got rid of those darkspawn, it seems. Oh, here it is. Pure iron bark. Why didn't I see that before? Cool. Nice. Alright, that's exactly what we needed. Now we can go straight to the bone pit, but there's another herbalist tasks item there, and I think I know that there could be a bug associated with herbalist tasks where if you don't...
So you freed a group of slaves?
Would-be slaves. They weren't slaves yet.
Still, you did the right thing. Many would turn a blind eye.
Don't read too much into it, all right? It just seemed a good idea at the time.
You're such a softie, Izzy. If you turned in the herbalist task items not one by one, it could bug out, yeah, it could bug out. So I'm gonna do it one at a time.
Pure ironwood. It's perfect.
All right. Can I buy some stuff from you? I think I bought everything. Oh wait, you've got more. You got more stuff. Well, I mean, I might as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy... I've got 77, you know, 77. And potions, you know, potions are not a bad thing to stock up on, so... Especially this early in the game when I don't have as many healing abilities. So, yeah. There we go. And... these are okay, these are okay. Sell these.
Welcome back to Souls, my friend.
I don't think there's anything in the mage's goods that I really wanted. This was all, again, okay stuff. Alright. Let's go to the bone pit because Hubert, that guy Hubert, wanted us to... Anything in the armor shop? No? Okay. Wanted us to exterminate something in the bone pit. Let's see what we got over here. Fenris, you should go up front.
What a terrible place to get lost. Not that there are many good places for that, I guess.
True. Broken statuette. The bearded beast, Arental's remains. The scattered remains of an infamous dwarf, Arental by name, worked out of the docks mostly before going missing. Alright, so we have to go to the docks to return these remains. They'll probably say something like, "Oh, so that's where I left it. Well, thank you for finding it for me," or something silly. Hey, you're not miners. You're looters. Alright. You're going down. Good stuff.
I'll kill you.
Tempest. Good stuff, Meryl. Bunch up, bunch up. Take that, you bandits. More of them. It wasn't bunched up enough. I was trying to chain my lightning. Didn't quite do it properly. Clive, could you please? How's Clive's tactics? Self-ally less than 25%. Okay. Nice. Okay, Clive's defense could be better. Yeah. Do I want to increase his defense or constitution? I mean, increases damage and attack values for rogues for all costs of the likelihood of a critical hit. Magic resistance. Yeah. Increase the size of the mana pool. I mean, going from 13 to 19% of defense is... I mean, that doubles... I mean, not doubles, but increases it by 6%. That's actually not bad. Yeah. We'll do that, and then we'll continue increasing Constitution later. Alright, so Clive, what are we going to do with you? I think I'm going to, you know, stop, take a break from my hexes, as much as I think they're awesome. I'm going to take a break for them in favor of more blood magic stuff. So, this thing needs 3 points in blood magic. Grave Robber consumes the residual life force from nearby enemy corpses to regain health. Sucks the life force from an ally to regain health. I don't know if Clive likes that very much. The mage now gains more health than the party member loses. If the spell causes the ally to fall, the blood... Yeah, that's pretty... I don't know if he's too happy about that ability. I'd rather do this. Consumes residual life force from nearby corpses to regain health. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. Okay. So, onward. Tattered doll. Pile of bones. The bone pit. Sire, I interviewed the surviving slave this morning. She was horror-struck but managed to tell me her chilling story. The overseer lined 17 slaves up, one behind the other, at the lip of the quarry. The second slave in line was ordered to push the man in front over the edge. The third slave pushed the second, the fourth the third, and on it went. Wow, really? Workers in the quarry heard the screams, the crack of bone against rock, and then the survivors' anguished cries as the overseer's dragonlings feasted on the 16 helpless bodies splayed upon the quarry's basin. Goodness! The woman who told me the story was the 17th in line, spared only because no one stood behind her. Sire, I recommend we stop this ugly practice. Effective as it may be in motivating workers, it's also bringing our mine notoriety as a death trap. Stories of the bone pit swirl through Kirkwall. The veil is thin enough here, and above that pit is practically ready to sunder. We risk more than simple rebellion should the Overseer be allowed to continue. A letter from Prefect Sanitarius 35 Ancient. Prefect Sanitarius. The output of the Maharian quarry is up almost a third this season, and the Overseer has received a commendation from the Archon himself. You will speak of your findings to no one. A response from Magister Quillen 35 Ancient. Now that just burns Clive's biscuits. Just burns his biscuits. We're not showing that to Fenris, because if he found out how they treated slaves here, he'd have a few words to say, a few words that would make me blush. So we're not going to do that. So that's why they called it the Bone Pit. Navarra? The fourth time I attempted to cross the border into Navarra from Orlais and was turned back by chevaliers, I decided to take the more roundabout path, a ship back to Ferelden, and then another to Navarra. The outcome was more than worth the trouble. The whole country is filled with artistry, from the statues of heroes that litter the streets and even the meanest villages up to the glittering golden college of Magi in Cumberland. Perhaps nowhere is more astonishing than the vast necropolis outside Navarra city. Unlike most other followers of Andraste, the Navarrans do not burn their dead. Instead, they carefully preserve the bodies and seal them in elaborate tombs. Some of the wealthiest Navarrans begin construction of their own tombs while quite young, and these become incredible palaces, complete with gardens, bathhouses, and ballrooms, utterly silent, kept only for the dead. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, the travels of Chantry scholar Brother Genitivi. Navarrans must have a horrible issue with grave robbers, I'm assuming, if their, tombs are like that. The Enigma of Kirkwall. It is as we thought. The quarries of Kirkwall were found after the city was sacked by the Imperium, and after they started constructing the city. The Imperium found the mineral wealth, not the indigenous people. The histories give conflicting accounts on who lived here before the Imperium. Some say the Alamari, some say the Daphids. We do know it was a barbarian people who had little need of the metals in the hills. So why did the Imperium come here in such force? It is hard to disprove Brother Mikhail's theory that the natural harbor would be important for their armies, but magisters ruled, not common men. What barrier would a simple sea pose to them? The wars with the Alamari wouldn't start until centuries later. Each clue we find only leads to more questions, but we will not give up. Underneath a pile of small boulders carved with curious markings and signed the Band of Three. Elfroot. Somebody leveled. The level sound played, but nobody in our party leveled, apparently. Okay. This mine is so quiet with the what was that? I was about to say, this mine's quiet with the exception of the blood-curdling banshee scream in the distance. Is that a dragon? Something tells me we're gonna find out before we leave what that was. It's alright, Clive's got it. Wait, there it goes again. That was definitely some blood-curdling scream coming from this direction, which is why we're going in that direction. Great. Alright. What could possibly go wrong, right?
There's a foul wind coming from that cavern. I smell death.
That doesn't make me feel better, Fen. Alright. Now what? Oh! Dragons! They were dragons!
Oh, look at them. They're like kittens who want to eat you.
Yeah. We're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna gather these guys up. In a tempest! There we go. Chain lightning? Ooh, ow! Yeah, dragonling and that's the dragon. Okay.